Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Oda na moteni kana no pay mrahye bedwem sankomo E-Levy nkomo beba amko e bia mbetwa mbeto so abande. Well, let's see how it goes. Ofori.
Yeah, grandpa.
Any comments?
Grandpa, I'm there. Yes, she. Enyema okodo Ghana. See our reports na za yenye. What's a katasina proyeno? You lose about 12 billion. Afibia 12 billion. E-Levy, we are supposed to gain 6.9 billion. A subtraction now. 5.1 billion differential. Inti ba dinti na yen mai. Na yen close loopholes. Na yen ya them 12 billion obotum wako aban homa aban otum oda ye na edwuma. Kwa pa mitie na komia wo platform video na. Also internal party politics between presidential flag bearers will cost each one internal, not general election, 1 billion cedis each. About 1 billion. I nearly fell out of my chair. There 1 billion cedis. And if we are going to use 1 billion cedis per person, then this money we can use it to improve how we do our politics and the way we do. Grandpapa, the E-Levy issues. Having heard that the telecos are willing to reduce Wusika Obawoho.
Does it give you some comfort?
Grandpa, it tells me there's an opportunity to improve the process. Say telecos, in other words, 1%, are willing to reduce their 1% to 0.75%. Grandpa, it means that there are ways in which we can reduce the burden of tax on the citizen. And it's also reminding me of what Cote d'Ivoire did in terms of the E-Levy a year. They pushed the burden onto the service provider. Onto the service provider. Now, if the same service provider can reduce the money, Grandpapa, then we also as a nation can reduce the burden or not even bring the burden onto the citizens. And see, from a PPP perspective, in relation to the E-Levy, more consultations.
Consultation in your
Oh, they said we are grateful for the process. In the beginning, you can have your say, we have our might, we do our bulldozing techniques. Now we are discussing more avenues are coming up, more solutions, all by table, no. Because if we allow the process to be, there is always a solution at the end of the day. This particular time, Grandpapa, there are 1,001 ways to kill a cat. On your fatalistic there, without E-Levy, Ghana cannot survive. It cannot be that some game that there's no other solutions to problems that or afflict there as a people. There must be other solutions. And that part, or you slow down on that process, they making sure that.
And so, from PPP, what is your suggestion of the other solutions?
Grandpa, on our earlier message, we are losing 12 billion every year.
How do we plug it?
Grandpa, you're losing 12 billion every year. The E-Levy is supposed to bring you 6.9 billion.
More than half of what you have lost.
Grandpa, there's common sense not tell us that. So you're spending more energy in making sure we plug the holes. In making sure that we stop the bleeding. We will have more funding available to us as a people. 12 billion, you lose 12. If we in Sugu contain mama, in Suni yo. Let's take the opportunity to close it and improve the system in a way to mama sikaka to use it for the nation. So if a nation you are losing 12 billion, now say erase another 7 billion. What is to say that 7 billion, most of it will not be lost again in the process of implementing the programs and procedures.
He said, how do we ensure,
you can't ensure, Grandpapa, because if the present situation now you're losing 12 billion, they have not given us any assurance in terms of what to make sure that you close all those loopholes to improve the revenue generation of the nation and to spend it on us. We all want roads, we all want schools, we all want hospitals.
How do we fund it?
But Grandpapa, if the money is already in your face, and Minya, as a private sector practitioner, the hospitals that he's working, the first thing he does is to make sure that revenues are not running away from his business. And he plugs the holes and makes sure that he puts in the necessary loopholes, necessary structures and firewalls to make sure that those monies do not, from the hard work that he does, the money just disappears. Grandpapa, I have not heard anything about that. That's what worries me. What are we doing to make sure that the 12 billion that we are losing, Grandpapa, 12 billion, there are reports that are out there. Parliament itself is dealing with these things every day. Katasina prayer in the public sector is costing you and I 12 billion. Offer. Then you are saying that you improve your revenue capacity to bring in additional 7 billion. Now 12 billion away. And then what have you told us as citizens today you are doing to ensure that we won't lose that money? What are you doing? We haven't heard anything like that. That revenue generation. But Mesa oil of a system, baby, we are not having that conversation. And I think the honor the decay. Now you're making sure that whatever 2 cities are able to raise, you get it all. And then you are able to spend it in areas that we need as a nation. And so that is my greatest worry. That the money is before us and we are throwing it away. Then we are talking about bringing in new money. But the system that is throwing away the old money, nobody is talking about it. And we need to improve the public sector. So we need to hear more about how do we improve the public sector in such a way that the funds that are already available to us does not run away. And you remember that the Vice President has also been a proponent of this particular that the money is here. And I believe him. And the report support all that stuff that he said. Data no all there. And to improve your systems, your procedures, to make sure that the monies that we are getting as a nation is put to great use, and we as a people can benefit from it.
I'll come back to you, main court.
This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.